weekly Forex analysis with weekly Forex trading strategy by Millionaire Logistics. So guys, how you guys doing out there? We hope you're having fun. And from our previous analysis, guys, that we shared on this channel, that's the odd card and the odd USD, the market was actually brilliant. The market did just as we analyzed and predicted, right? So for everybody who actually got a hold of that analysis, we hope you made some profit off the market, because we did as well. And guys, you're going to be seeing it live on the screen, right? Okay, so for next week, while we're still holding some trades from the previous analysis, right, on the odd USD and odd card, we want to share with you our weekly Forex analysis, weekly forecast for trading the Australian dollar, Japanese yen for the coming week. So guys, we'll be looking at the fundamental analysis for at least a little bit, and we'll be looking at the top-down analysis and breakdown of the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. And guys, this content is going to be in two sections, guys. Okay, so after the Forex market analysis, we're also going to share with you a Forex trading strategy for actually trading the Australian dollar, Japanese yen with other currency pairs. So guys, we hope you love to stick around. Meanwhile, guys, we actually love you to show your support to the channel by subscribing to our channel and joining our family, liking, and also leaving a comment in the comment section as to what you expect to get from this analysis, guys. Okay, so let's shoot. Okay, so Australian dollar, Japanese yen, guys, on the weekly chart, but let's look at what we have on the monthly, just for the record. Okay, so from the monthly chart, guys, you can see that the market has quite been in an uptrend from this point, right? Okay, the market has been in an uptrend from this point. However, guys, we also noticed that from this point the market has been in an uptrend, but the significant moves we have here, guys, are the market. When the market got to this point, right, the market actually reacted, right? So we have this breaker move from there, from here. I'm going to remove these things pretty well so for us to not cloud our charts, right? Okay, so I'm just going to do this for something I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. Okay, it should be somewhere around here. Okay. Oh, I've missed that. Okay. All right. Okay, so we have this kind of very large zone kind of here, but before then, guys, you saw that the market was actually broke this level, right, for this particular swing, because what we can see here, guys, is an obvious oh, sorry, I have to take this out. Okay, let me take this out and replace it, because I'm trying to make some point here, right? What we can see here is pretty well that the market, after this push up from this point, this as far back as 2009, right? Okay, so the market broke this swing high. So before the market broke to this point, you can see the last bearish candle here, and the market broke the swing high. And since then, the market actually came in a downtrend until getting to this bottom here, and the market is actually making its way to this upside. That's what we see on the monthly chart. So in the recent month, guys, after price accumulated at this level, right? After price accumulated at this level, you know, making this significant move on this from this bearish point, right, the market actually broke the level down here, making this supply zone, right, this supply zone here becoming a demand zone, and the market pushed up to the upside. Now that's what we see on the monthly chart. So let's go down to the weekly chart, right, to furthermore analyze this price. I'm going to take this off in just 2 seconds. Okay, so we're going to have clear dimensions on this chart, so it's going to be fun, right? Okay, so on the weekly chart of audjpy, guys, right, this is what we see. This is the price action technical detail that we see, right? Price has actually been in an obvious uptrend, right, from this point right here to this present point. But guys, this is what we noticed, just like every other of our analysis, guys. Okay, at this point we noticed that the price actually, from this level down here, from this weekly zone, right, price was steadily making after something like a double bottom kind of at this point, you know, but there was this massive rally, right? You can see this massive rally to the upside, right? As looking closely, you hardly see any bearish candle here, right? So definitely for price to be in an uptrend, what do you need? We actually need price to actually make higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? But in cases like this, where obviously you can see right here that the price was kind of making higher highs and higher lows, right? Right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? And at this point, though, there's a lower low that's kind of broken here. Now, by this very much rally, right? So at this point, you can very much see that this price at this level making this move, the price is actually being overbought, right? And usually when I see this kind of move, guys, I perceive this move as institutional moves, right? Actually taking the market to levels where a whole lot of persons may not be able to jump into the market as immediate as, right? And what we can notice here is that as the market is moving in that pattern, there's price gaps in the market. So let me show you an example of what I mean by that. Okay, so we can see the price actually at this level. Okay, oh sorry, I can't use this tool very well, and it's kind of tricky. Okay, so at this level, guys, we can see that the market wasn't filled. Okay, this stuff is kind of tricky. Okay. Oh, all right. So just know that at this level, you see, at this level here, the market got up here, and actually, there's supposed to be another candle like this nature to fill in the price gap here, to fill in the candle, just like you have here, where at least after this candle is formed, and that candle goes in at least a 50 fib level, and the price actually proceeds in that manner. But you can see these obvious price gaps around here, and from this sense, when the market actually makes this kind of move in this pattern, there's 70% probability that the market has to reverse back. Now, being in an overbought situation right here, where I was actually pinning my mind to do the reverse, like to sell the market, when the market actually is tired, like when when the seller starts coming into the market, guys. Okay, so that's the kind of situation I can notice here, guys. So on the weekly chart, what I can see here, the obvious price action pattern I can see on the weekly chart is this obvious level here. This as you can see right here, the market has formed a shooting star candle formation. And for price action, shooting star candle formation actually indicates bearish momentum in the market. And pretty much we have here our support at our dynamic support and resistance level being the moving average right here. Okay, so let me just do some text marking. Let me do some. Yeah, we have here this price here to be our dynamic support and resistance level, right? Okay, or let me just use S and R, right? Okay, so we have our support S and R right here. Okay, so that's what we can say, right? Okay, at this level down here. However, guys, I'm expecting the price to actually break down to this point, depending on how you want to hold. But let's look at the. So we've established our bias here that fine, though we're considering a sell, right? Because of this price action pattern here, right? There's a weekly a shooting star. 1 week, the previous week formed the shooting star candle, and you can see that the price is actually coming down, in a kind of momentum down here, right? So we could have some kind of moves like this, but price to actually make it to the downside. So that's the weekly chart, guys. So let's delve onto the Australian dollar, Japanese yen daily chart to see more information, more technical information that we can gather from this chart. Okay, so on the daily chart, guys, what do we see? Okay, so on the daily chart, guys, obviously we see almost the same pattern up here. We see the same pattern, guys. We see this very much rally to the upside, right? See very much rally to the upside, and at this point the price actually came down. It took out this equal high, right? It took out this level, right? Okay, so since this is kind of difficult, let me use another one. I think there's another one too one can use, right? Okay, the arrow, right? Okay, price actually took out this level here. So it gave us this move like it was going to come down like at an obvious level right here, and the price actually took out this level, right? And at this point, guys, the price started coming downwards, right? coming downwards and actually going up here back into our supply zone, and we expect from this point that price has a high probability of heading downwards. So this is what we can draw from the daily chart. So on the daily chart, guys, we're still bearish, right? So remember, guys, as we're going, if you like the content, guys, if you like the idea, guys, don't forget to comment in the comment section. Don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and be a part of the family. However, guys, in addition to this, we're also hosting Zoom meetings, right, via our Telegram channel. You don't want to miss that. So guys, kindly join the Telegram channel. The links are in the description below, right? So to enjoy Zoom meetings on how we look at the market, and you can actually share your views and your opinions in any of our meetings. These meetings are going to be hosted, and links will be shared. Zoom links will be shared, and you will be invited into the meeting for free. Okay. So we're going to the 4-hour chart right here. Okay. So at the 4-hour chart, this is where we want to take out the shaft. We want to actually see, let me take this out. We want to see how this stuff actually came to play, right? Okay, so this is 4-hour chart is actually the bedrock, base rock of any form of analysis, right? Okay. Forgive me, guys, I'm goofing. We're kind of in mad profit this week, and some kind of, so on the 4-hour chart, what do we see? Let me use the trend line. Guys. Okay. So on the 4-hour chart, you can see that the price is actually in an uptrend, right? Obviously, we don't really need much of this to actually tell that the price is actually in an uptrend. I don't really know how best to use the trend line. Sorry, my bad. Okay, maybe. Okay, it doesn't have to be that perfect, but if we actually want to perfect it, we can use the line chart, right? We can actually use the line chart. So if we were to use the line chart, okay, so the line chart actually gives more light, right, to what it is. So higher highs, it doesn't have to be perfect. Higher highs, higher lows, price tested the level, higher high, massive rally to the upside, and right here you can see that the trend line has been broken, right, and price is actually struggling within this region, right? That's what we can see. So the price is no longer making this higher high and higher lows again. Even if we were to spot this market here, okay, so even if we were to spot this market here, what do we see? That there's a breakout of this level, and price has actually fell down with this kind of momentum down here, right? It has broken a structure on this downside, right? Price, let me show you the structure, guys. Let's not okay, you can see that price has actually taken out this structure almost, but it has actually taken out this structure first of all, right? And it's acting around here, and most likely it's going to take out the structure too. It's going to take out the structure on this side. When that happens, guys, we're sure to actually fall to the downside. Okay, so let's go back to our candlestick charts, right? Okay, so this is what I can see from the 4-hour chart, guys. This is what I love to see, right? Just like we said, this level was taken out. I like to call this area kind of flat, right? And there was this momentum candles that actually pushed this price to the upside, and immediately that happened, guys, what did we see? We started seeing price actually coming downwards with this momentum, taking out this level. I love to use this word, where price actually took out this level. Sorry, I'm not very good at using trading tools, some kind of. So price actually took out this level. So when price took out this level, this is how I like to look at the chart now. So guys, we're done with the analysis, guys. Our sentiment is kind of bearish, right? We're actually risking a sell on the odd yen. We don't know for how long, but we're going to look at the charts to actually figure out how. So guys, let's deal with the Forex trading strategy, weekly Forex trading strategy. Now this is serious, you need to pay attention. Okay, so how I like to look at the chart is this. How I like to look at every naked chart. Okay, so when I see this kind of structure on the daily time frame, first I want to get my bias of the weekly chart, right? I want to see an obvious price action pattern, right, indicating that sellers could actually be present in the market or buyers could actually be present in the market. Now when I'm looking at detail, guys, as a swing trader, I don't really do the low time frames, right? Daily, weekly, monthly, daily, and 4-hour. The minimum time frame I actually love to look at is the 1-hour chart. right, to just fine-tune entrance. However, looking for price action candle formations, looking for price action technical analysis signals and all, I like to rely on higher time frames. Okay, so at this point here, this is a simple trick I like to look at. Now I look for very obvious price action patterns, price action candlestick formation patterns, and actually take cognizance of them as a level that price may react to, or as a zone that price may react to. Then I also fine tune it with other strategies that I use, and I'm going to share a couple of them with you. Remember, guys, if this content actually hits 50 likes and 20 comments in the comment section, we're going to share with you a very simple strategy on how we analyze the market in the macro scale. That's we're going to share with you at moving average or configuration on how you can actually apply that. Meanwhile, we do that and many more on our Zoom meetings, right, for committed traders who are in our Telegram channel and who actually subscribe to our channel and all that, and follow us on social media as well. Okay, so all links are in the description, guys. Follow Millionaire Logistics on Instagram, on Facebook. Follow Millionaire Logistics on YouTube, guys. Okay, and on Telegram channel. And don't forget, we have a Facebook community, guys, where you can share your views and actually share your concerns and rub minds together and see how we can analyze and trade this market better together, right, as a family. Okay, so this is how I like to look at a chart, right? So first off, I have these zones here. You can see some kind of price clusters around here, but then the market actually took out the zone. So once this level is actually taken out, once the resistance level is taken out, guys, I like to look at the closest once this level is taken out, the closest price action detail, or what I call you can call it whatever you want to call it, but a price halt. You know, after this move, you have a level here, you have one level here, right, where the price may actually come to react. However, if this level is taken out, I don't expect price to come into this zone. It's too far, right? And another zone somewhere kind of here, you see this green candle here, this is a detail, and with all the package around here, you get this kind of fine look. Okay, so now we can see that at this level, guys, if we actually draw this level to this zone, you have this very much concentrated base, right? You have this very much concentrated base. Now, guys, this is not absolute, right? This isn't absolute, right? This is not certainty, guys. Okay, so you may have come across other smart money concepts and all, but just in a bit to actually make things easier and relative, you know, that's what we do at Millionaire Logistics. It doesn't have to be complex, right? It just doesn't have to be complex, so long as we're right about the directional bias, guys. Okay, so we noticed that, guys, as price actually went away from this zone, guys, the market, the price went back into this area. I didn't get the area fully, guys. I like to capture the three candles involved, right? This candle, the you can see that there's the green candle here. After there's the level before, you know, the breakout, right? That could actually serve as an entry. Okay, so I like to capture the wick too of the candle, so it forms a zone like this. So this candle, the wick, right, and the wick, and this the entire green candle here with this, so it forms, you can see that when the price got into this level, it reacted and actually came downwards, right? So at this point now, we're looking at another zone too that the market may likely react. That's coming next week. You know, today is the 29th of April 2022, so we're actually entering this market on the when is a Monday. Okay, when is a Monday? Let me check my calendar here. So we're actually we're analyzing this market for 2nd of May, right? Okay, so this is what we want to, this is another zone too that's worth watching, right? This zone here is worth watching, right? So if the market actually comes into this zone, I will be looking at shorting, looking for opportunities here to short the market, you know, down. So let's learn a very simple strategy which I'm going to share here to trade the audjpy for the coming week. A very simple strategy, guys. This one isn't complex at all. But before you initiate this strategy, guys, you have to ensure that you're sure about, you at least, you have a high probability cause for going long or short in the market. So in this scenario here, we have a sentimental bias of going short for the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. So this is what we can easily do. We go on a weekly chart, right? So on the weekly chart here, guys, on the weekly chart, we have this candle here. We put the previous week, right? The previous week. So for this particular week, we're looking at next week. So our week candle will be here, right? Now this candle symbolizes the highest, as the peak, the highest price of the previous week, right? And I want to assume that the market won't close below this level, right? So we have the lowest price of the, let me zoom in a little, okay? So I'll be more accurate, okay? We have the lowest price of the week right here. Now we want to wait. Now this strategy entails that we don't trade on Monday, right? Or if you want to trade on Monday, definitely Monday could actually be bullish or Monday could be bearish, right? Now if Monday is bearish, we have if Monday is bearish, we have to wait till Tuesday market for the price to actually retrace to a level that is comfortable for us to actually short the market. Remember, since we're selling all JPY or all yen, we have to sell at a higher price, right? So that's the idea here. So for next week, on the Monday candle, guys, so at this point we go on the daily time frame, right? So on the Monday candle, right, on Monday, this is what we'll be looking at. On Monday, we want to actually take cognizance of the highest point, right? The highest price that the Monday candle, the highest price that the Monday daily chart, printed on the chart. Now that's our signal. So we have three areas to watch, either this area, and this area. So provided that we're in this range, right, we're actually be looking for shorting opportunities. Now on the 4-hour chart, that's where we look for the price action signals. Now before then, guys, on the 4-hour chart, when we go to the 4-hour chart, we now have this kind of zone and we have somewhere to watch, which is right here. We have an area right here, which could be a possible entry, and we also have an area right here, which could actually be a possible entry. So when price actually comes to this zone, let me say, when price actually comes to this zone, without analysis, when price comes to this zone, right, on the 4-hour chart, and doesn't break this zone, and we see some reasons for us to go short, maybe the normal things we look at, maybe evening star candle formation, maybe a doji, really not a doji, but somehow maybe a doji, and then an impulsive candle, an impulsive bearish candle, guys, you can actually go short on the market at that point, right? Because it's quite a high price. You can go short on the market and set our take profits accordingly. Okay, so for the purpose of this, guys, I'll actually do what we always do, guys, on Millionaire Logistics. So guys, our sentimental bias for the odd JPY, the Australian dollar, Japanese yen, is bearish. So we're looking for mid-term, short-term, long-term sell. Okay, so okay, let me do one more thing like I always do. Okay, so short positions, I'm going to put a couple of probable points, right? Since we have this right here, we could have a short here, highly probable, right? Could have a short here, right? Could also have a short position here. Depending on how the market plays out, guys, you could also have a short position here. Okay, so these are all nice possibilities in the market. Let me see what we have on the 4 hours. So okay, we have this level here. So what if the market actually comes to this zone here first? What if the market actually goes bearish and comes right here and react on this point of the market here? So whichever position we're taking, guys, we're actually going short on the odd JPY. It's very important, guys. Okay, so with that said, guys, let's go make some money. Let's go take some risk in the market. Let's go make some money. And don't forget, guys, to leave a like button and subscribe to the channel if you like the idea, right? Okay, so we'll be seeing you next week, guys, with weekly Forex market analysis and weekly Forex trading strategies. Very interesting, very simple, and very much relative, guys. Okay, so do have a nice weekend. So our sentimental bias once again for the odd yen, the Australian dollar, Japanese yen is bearish.